Hello, it's DP Crazy Lady. Uh, it is 3:21 a.m. Saturday night, Sunday morning. Yes, I'm back to my same crazy nighttime painting. It is about 16 degrees outside, and it has been snowing off and on, off and on. My little car is white, and when the snow is on it, it looks like an igloo because it's just a little tiny smart car. And it looks shaped like a igloo. Anyhow, uh, I thought I would come on here and test out my phone because I went through it for 2 days just deleting and um, trying to get rid of anything that was on there because this phone is about, I think it's about 4 years old, close to 5 years old, and I don't have a service with it or anything. I just use it, you know, for this. I'm still working on these three gnomes in a window. I'm getting close to getting done. I only have this section here and here left to do, just here. Once it's done, I can show the whole picture of it. It's 24 colors. Uh, it's around, and I think this originally came from. Yeah, I think this was a Timu way back, and I know the picture. I can't even show it to you. Uh, but you'll see it when it's done. I'm hoping to have it done by maybe Monday night, and then I will, give you a good showing of it. Uh, we had to run today because I needed to take my daughter. I was gonna go earlier, and I didn't get myself in gear soon enough. And I thought, okay, we'll go Sunday, and pick up cat food. Well, the cat already has cat food, but has dry food. But my daughter gives her once a day. She gives her one of those little wet treats. Uh, I forget who it's by or something, but she gives that to her once a day, and she used the last one on Saturday, so we needed to go, at least on Sunday to pick it up, to pick some more up at the Pet Supply Plus. Gosh, I hope the volume is okay on this. I forgot to check it. That's the other thing that's wrong with this phone. No, I can't touch that. If I touch it to check the volume, it uh, it will shut it off. Well, it'll stop the video. On this one, I don't know how to pause this one. I don't see a pause button anywhere on this. That might be it over there. I'm sorry, I'm babbling. But anyway, we had to leave. I said, well, we better go because it had started snowing, and it was about 1 in the afternoon, and I mean it was coming down really pretty good. So I thought, well, if it's going to get more and more later in the day and later tonight and the next day, I wanted to. I didn't want to get stuck on a bad road. And what's nice about where I live is that I'm so centrally located. I mean, the big mall is only about a mile and a half from me. Even though I feel like, well, I am in the suburbs, I guess you'd call it, but it's a mobile home park. but it's situated around other homes and stuff. It's really kind of nice that way. But if I go 2 blocks one way, there's Dollar General, Family Dollar, Goodwill. Uh, the drugstore is just on the corner where I have to go to pick up my meds. In the summertime, I can walk to any of those. They're just a couple blocks away on the main road. And the mall is about 1.5 miles from me, and the pet supply place is approximately the same distance. And there's also a Hobby Lobby and a Michaels and everything. It's all, right. The only, and then there's an Aldi's where I grocery shop. Now Walmart, yeah, I have to drive at least 5 miles. Some people think, oh, whole 5 miles, but I have to go 5 miles to get to it. Uh, I also have three, three five by five, three five belows that I can get to. One is maybe a half hour away, and the other two are one's 5 miles away, and the other one's about 1.5 miles away from me. So there's all kinds of stores around here. It's just you can't afford to shop at them. So, but yeah, we went, and roads weren't too bad. And I just find it so funny though. Every time I, I've had this car now for next year, it'll be 5 years, and it'll be sometime next year, it'll be paid off finally. Uh, about $1,800 left on it. I can't wait till it's paid off, then I can get my insurance lowered. But every time I go out in that car, people point and laugh, or they'll stop me in the parking lot and want to know, what kind of car is it? Is it electric? And how is it on gas? And all that stuff. But I get a chuckle out, especially in the wintertime I'm driving it, and they just think it's hilarious as all get out. I don't know why. Maybe they think, here she is in this little two-seater, just bipping around here and making it through the snow and everything. I mean, knock on wood, the 4 winters I've been through with this car, I've not been stuck yet. So, and I don't usually shovel my driveway. I might do a little bit toward the front of the vehicle, but I always, during the winter months, I back in. But it's rear wheel drive, it's not front wheel drive. So, but I thought I would test out this phone to see if it was going to work. Let's see, I've got probably, what do I got on here now? I can't even see, 6 minutes or something like that. I think it is so far. And I'm hoping it's gonna record okay and not shut itself down. The battery life seems to be really pretty good. So I'm glad about that, because the phone that my daughter has, she can't open it up and replace the battery in it. I don't know, or something about it that's why her other phone died. The battery just kept shutting down, and it would only stay charged for like maybe an hour or two, and then it would just shut down and die. So, but once I finish this, I'm not going to start anything new. I'm going to take something out that's hanging in my closet and finish it. I've got to finish it. If I want to start something new next year sometime, I've got to empty some of my bigger containers. Um, Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to kit anything up. Uh, so I want to make sure I do that. Let's see. Tomorrow for dinner or whatever. I guess it will be tomorrow. Today it's Sunday. Um, we're going to have. I forgot what color it was on. Okay. I'm going to make 2 acorn squashes. We eat that for dinner. Just a big acorn squash each. I love those things, and they fill me up really pretty quick. I'm trying to get back to the diet that I was on before. I just have to, since I have to eat now what I can afford, I'm going to have to start eating it regardless, but try to cut back as much as I can on the portions. I don't want to starve myself, but you have to do what you have to do, you know. The only, I have 2 places to go to left this month, and I'm hoping the weather's going to cooperate. The 17th, we have to take Liam in to get his nails cut. And then on the 31st, my daughter has a doctor's appointment. So, and I heard on the weather that it said here in Ohio with that closer to Christmas, temperatures are going to raise up. My brother said something about, it could get close to like 50 degrees. And I'm like, I don't know if he's, had dreamt that or if he really heard it, because that's crazy. Um, it's, you don't expect that in December, but it would be nice if it was a little warmer, then I wouldn't have to worry too much about any other appointments that we may have, because I hate shoveling snow, and I hate going out in it. If I don't have to go anywhere, I don't. So I just wanted to say hey and hello to anybody who's listening. And if not, I'm talking to myself. That's no big deal. I do that all the time. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Talking to yourself, not a problem. Answering yourself, not a problem. Arguing with yourself is not a problem. The problem is arguing with yourself and you lose. Then you got a problem. So I hope everybody is, had a good weekend. Hope your weather is good. Hope, y'all not working too hard for those of us who still have a job. um, I'm going to get off here now. I've been on here about 13 minutes. It's coming up to 14 minutes. So that ought to be pretty good enough for me to test this thing and make sure that it's working. So I didn't want you guys to think I wasn't coming back on. It's just I've been working with this phone, and then I've been tired. This weather wipes me out. I don't understand it, but I'm gonna get ready to decorate my dining room or my kitchen table and stuff. I have little Santa Claus hats you put on the back of the chairs, and I'll put up the little fake Christmas tree that we have, and on the table I just have a little one, and I have something I diamond painted last year from I don't know if it was GBFKE or one of those, and it looks like a Victorian Christmas. It's one of them flat things that's on a stand. I'll show it to you before I put it up. That's going in the living room, and then that's it. I'm not putting up a Christmas tree. I don't even own a Christmas tree. I'm not going to put one up. It's a pain in the butt putting it up, and then it's worse to just taking it down. And the cat we have, she won't even bother with it. She's not that type of cat. She wouldn't bother it. I think Liam would probably be the one to want to, try to figure that one out, because he's the one that's more inquisitive, and she's older, so she could care less. He's still young, and it would be the first time he'd seen one, and believe me, he may not try to climb it, but I think he tried to eat it, plastic and all, or whatever. I just know he gets a hold of things and off he goes. But okay, I think that's about it. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments, and I'll try and answer them either on the comments or in the video. If you know anybody that wants to subscribe, tell them to subscribe. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I'm not out to make this channel big and fancy. I'm not big and fancy. You can, if you thumb up, that works good too. So, and if you don't want to make a big comment, throw a heart. Throw a heart, throw a smiley face, whatever. That works. So at least I know that I'm talking to somebody, anybody. I'm think I'm at my end. So y'all have a good Sunday. Have a good meal. Stay warm if it's cold where you are. Stay cool if it's hot where you are. So love you all. Thanks for welcoming me back. DP Crazy Lady, I'm out.